pleasure the wild moorland way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I'm a free man on Sunday. I always like to start with this song. It was actually originally written by a very young Ewan MacColl, one of the great figures of the British folk revival. He was, despite his name, he was actually born and brought up in northern England, in Manchester. But his parents were Scottish. He got his songs from his mother and his politics from his father, who was definitely not a member of the Margaret Thatcher fan club. Anyone here who is can leave now. Anyway, as a young man, he used to go hiking over the hills of northern England. And as a young left-winger, he did not like it when he saw signs that said, private property, trespassers will be violated, or whatever you do to trespassers in northern England. Instead of obeying those signs, he would gather all his fellow members of the Ramblers Association, alert the press, and march en masse right across the private land. He felt everybody should have access to it, not just the rich that owned it. So I love the song, except I'm not from Manchester, and I've never hiked the hills of northern England. I'm from Edinburgh, and I have hiked and climbed the mountains of Scotland for many years, so it's now the Edinburgh Rambler. Oh, I've climbed in Glencoe in the sun and the snow. I've camped in Glenetto as well, and I've toiled up Kirkhead, my problems forgetting. Of the long Angus glens I can tell, and my rucksack has oft been my pillow, the heather has oft been my bed. But sooner than part from these mountains, well, I think I would rather be dead. I'm a rambler from Edinburgh away. I get all my pleasure the wild moorland way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday. You'll notice we sing the same words after every verse. It's called a chorus. What's the definition of a chorus? It's not something that us up here sing while you sit idly by with your lips sealed, right? I'm a rambler from Edinburgh way. Pick it up as we go along. Stop talking and sing, you stupid kid. Oh, the day was just ending when I was descending to the leaking from bleak windows strong, when a voice said, hey you, in the way gamekeepers do, and he'd the worst face that I ever saw. And the words that he used were unfriendly, but in the face of his fury I said, sooner than part from these mountains, well, I think I would rather be dead. I'm a rambler from Edinburgh away. I get all my pleasure the wild moorland way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday. Try it next time, it doesn't hurt. Well, they called me a louse. He said, think of the grouse. Well, I thought, but I still couldn't see why the rolling moorfoots and all the hills round about couldn't hold both those poor grouse and me. He said, all this land is my master. At that I stood shaking my head, for no man has the right to own mountains any more than the deep ocean bed. I'm a rambler from Edinburgh way. I get all my pleasure the wild moorland way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday. Romantic verse, or as romantic as you can get in a Scottish song. While I courted sweet Lil in the Lammermuir hills, she was as fair as the heather in bloom, and the blue of her eyes matched the clear moorland skies. I would her from April to June, but on the day we were meant to be married, well, I went for a ramble instead, for sooner than part from these hills, man, well, you know, I would rather from Edinburgh away. I get all my pleasure the wild Northern way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday. So I'll walk where I will, over mountain and hill, and I'll lie where the bracken is deep. I am a man of the mountains, the clear crystal fountains, where the cliffs they rise craggy and steep. I've seen hoodie crows in the gully, heard the curlews cry high overhead, but sooner than part from these mountains, well, I know I would rather be dead. I'm a rambler from Edinburgh away. I get all my pleasure the wild Northern way. I may be a wage slave on Monday, but I am a free man on Sunday.